IVF cannot bypass soul alignment. If you are still not pregnant after an IVF cycle, your spirit baby is asking for a deeper connection. In this video, I'm going to share the missing piece that no fertility clinic is sharing with their clients. You did everything right. You followed the IVF protocols perfectly. You timed the medication exactly when you were meant to. You poured all your hopes and dreams into this one IVF attempt. Yet, at the end of the cycle, after giving it your all, you are still not pregnant. You may be asking yourself, what did I do wrong? Am I a failure? Why did I not conceive? I want to assure you that you are not broken. You are just awakening. When I was trying to conceive my son, I was very resistant to the idea of IVF. I eat organic food, I take natural supplements, I do everything healthy and natural. There's no way that I'll go down that path. Yet all that changed at the 8-year mark when my son came to me in a dream and he said, "Mama, you weren't ready to hear it before now, but I want to be conceived via IVF." That was so shocking to me because something that was previously such a taboo topic for me to even entertain came into the forefront of my mind. And I thought to myself, I've been communicating with my son in the ether for a really long time on my fertility journey. And if he's asking to be conceived via IVF, then he must know something that I don't. This conscious soul who's coming into my womb wants to be conceived via IVF. So what that did for me was it offered me an opportunity to face all the dogma and the stories that I was carrying around IVF. And that changed absolutely everything for me. IVF is a very powerful tool, but it's not the whole story. IVF in and of itself is a very masculine process. There's appointments and structure and doctors and blood tests and blood works, and you've got your legs up in these stirrups and instruments going inside of you. It is a very clinical process that more often than not happens in beige, very unattractive rooms. And you compare that to two people who are in love. They come together in sacred union, and through their love and their love-making experience, their passion, their intimacy with each other is creating the magic for a baby to enter into the womb space. The two ways of conceiving a baby could not be more vastly different if you tried. And that is why alignment and energetic frequency is so important when it comes to undergoing an IVF cycle. The medical system often ignores the spiritual and conscious aspects of conception. It's all about biology and science, appointments, egg counts, blood work, but it does not take into effect that you've got an energetic soul that's coming in and landing in your womb space. Your womb is literally a portal to create life. And this is why energetic alignment is crucial. If you are out of alignment, if you are stressed through grief, trauma, or feeling like you're in a medicalized event, if you're not bringing the connection into the womb space, the baby is unable to land in your womb, no matter how much perfect science and biology you throw at the conception journey. When I finally said yes to undergo IVF, I decided I'm going to do it my way. With conscious intention, I'm going to let go of all the stories that I'd chosen to believe about IVF, that IVF is cold and discombobulating and disconnecting. Instead, I decided to enter into my IVF journey with love and intention, with reverence, to use the medicine to welcome my baby into my womb. I consciously chose to open my womb space and to allow science and magic to unite. And it was this thought process that changed everything. I want you to gently reflect on your last IVF cycle, not with judgment, but with a gentle observation and inquiry as to how your cycle evolved. Were you in a very masculine place? Did the cycle feel clinical or cold or disconnected? Did you despise taking the medicines? Was there room for more reverence and more conscious intention to welcome the medicine in with love and magic? When you align conscious intention and IVF, when you allow science and magic to unite, you create the path for the most beautiful conscious conception you could possibly imagine. Conscious conception isn't about bypassing science. On an IVF journey, it's about marrying science with spirit. If you're ready to move beyond the clinical and into the spiritual and to welcome your baby in with conscious intention, I'm going to share with you how to prepare your womb and your energetic body for a successful IVF attempt in the next video playing on your screen.